Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kat. I know it's been a while, but first of all I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, enjoy. Okay, today what we're going to talk about, I've done this video before, but it was just way too long, so I had to redo it. I want to keep it short and sweet and to the point. So if I'm looking over to not looking at the camera, is because I have notes to keep me focused so that I don't trail off. So okay, let's get started. What we're talking about today is knots, single strand knots, and my experience with knots and how I deal with knots and what I've found to cause knots in my hair. Okay, so for me the cause of knots is anything that causes my hair to recoil back to the natural state. Yes, any action that causes my hair to recoil back to its natural state. So what are examples of things that make my hair recoil back to its natural state? Okay, washing. So when I'm washing my hair, basically I'm sitting underneath the shower and the water is running down, my hair is absorbing the water, and as it's absorbing the water, it's contracting, recoiling, is drawing up. So that's causing my curls to recoil back. Now that's not too bad because it's doing it pretty slowly, and usually when I'm washing actually all the time when I'm washing my hair, I wash it in large twists. So it's not single strands that are recoiling back, it's like a whole twist that's recoiling back. Also combing, brushing wet hair. I don't comb or brush my wet hair. I try to detangle it when it's dry, and then try to get it dry before I comb it. Not to say that I've never combed it while it's wet, but I try to minimize that because I notice I lose a lot of hair. So when you comb it, you let go and the hair draws back, and it draws back more quickly than it would if you're sitting underneath the shower with the big twists. So when it's recoiling back, it's going every different direction, and it can coil on another piece of hair or get caught on itself, thus creating single strand knots. So we got to remember that curly hair has a tendency to knot anyway because, once again, it's trying to get back to its natural state, and it doesn't care what direction it's going as long as it gets there. Alright, another thing to bear in mind is that knots can happen anywhere on the length of your hair. Yes, typically it happens on the ends of your hair, but it could happen in the middle, and it could happen near the root. So while you're looking through, just make sure or keep in mind that it just doesn't happen on the ends. It can happen anywhere on the length of your hair. Okay, these are tips that I use to minimize me getting knots. I cannot avoid it. I have curly, coily hair, so it's unavoidable, but I like to minimize it. So what I like to do is I like to keep my hair stretched at all times. That means wet and dry. So while it's wet, basically I try to keep it stretched so that it does not recoil back, because whenever it recoils back, that's when I have a tendency to get these single strand knots. So I do things to keep it from recoiling. So if I happen to comb, which I typically don't do, but if I happen to comb, I try to, when I stretch it out, comb it, I try to bring it back so that it doesn't, at least that gives me a little bit of a control with bringing it back. So I don't let go of the hair and let it just come back on its own. I bring it back. So that's what I try to do if I comb, but I typically do not comb. And then also what I just recently started doing, and I love, is, like I said, I have my hair in twists when I wash it. I unravel the twist to make sure that the shampoo is thoroughly out of my hair, and then I also unravel it when I'm putting in the conditioner. But once those tasks are done, it's back up in the twist. So once I'm done washing my hair, I actually roll those twists, and that keeps my hair stretched. And it preps it for if I'm going to air dry or if I'm going to sit underneath my hooded dryer. And I've also started using a leave-in conditioner, because what I found is if I let it, if I sit underneath the hooded dryer with nothing on it, when I try to unravel and comb it out, I find lots of little pieces of hair. So using the leave-in conditioner is helping it so it won't be, I guess, it's crispy and break off. I don't know. But yes, those are my tips, my knowledge on single strand knots for my own hair. I've been dealing with my hair in a natural state since 1998. So, you know, I'm learning things every day. So you can never stop learning about natural hair, and I'm enjoying it. So once again, happy holidays. I hope you all can get something out of this video, and hopefully it can help. But, you know, enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas. Is it Kwanzaa? Well, whatever it is that you celebrate, enjoy your family, and all right, have a good one. Bye.